from downtown Atlanta. Welcome to Truist Park. It's a perfect night for baseball. Welcome to the Sunday Night Showcase. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Atlanta Braves. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. Well, Siggy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Bruins to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming your way next. Today's starting pitcher, Mike Messina. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Siggy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Okay, all set to go. Ozzie Smith now at the plate. And with that, we're underway in Atlanta. On a line. Takes it in for the out. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Siggy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Hank Aaron, the next to hit, takes outside. Just getting started here at Truist Park outside Atlanta. And there's a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Right side. Olsen handles the chance. Takes it himself. 2 quick outs in the top of the first here tonight.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Ted Williams.
2 down, bases empty. And now the DH, Ted Williams.
I like this can be tough. You know he's not going to try to beat you with velocity, but he's going to sink it, he's going to change speeds, and he's going to pitch backwards at times.
Ball 2.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Breaking ball misses up and in. Manny Ramirez on deck for Boston. Next offering is fouled back. Upstairs outside, that's ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Man at first. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Blasted 2 home runs in last night's game.
Hey.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Williams, the runner at first with 2 gone.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Up the middle, Door. Fires over to first. That's a third out. And now the Braves with their first chance to hit. We're scoreless. Back after this on the show. And towing the slab for the Boston Red Sox in this one, Cy Young. He's got one of the best ERAs in the league this year, which is just a polite way of saying good luck scoring.
Yeah, but he's got to deal with the scoreboard operator. Keep it clean. I'll bring snacks.
He's basically allergic to giving up runs. Somebody get this guy an antihistamine.
Yeah, he treats a base runner like a pest problem. Quick spray, gone in seconds.
Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Eddie Matthews next up for the Braves. Comes into this one with the 7th best batting average in the NL.
Nope, outside.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series.
That's a ball.
Slap the other way, foul. Man at second. In the air to left center. Ramirez on the move. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Relay throw to third. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only one out. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, David Justice. Here's Acuna.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
No score here, but a runner at third with one down. Ripped on a line to center. Mays has a beat on it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Now a relay to the plate. Safe. And they take the lead.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Chipper Jones. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
That's a ball.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
That one is upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. End of the first from Truist Park. It's the Braves 1 and the Red Sox nothing. And we're back with all eyes on a potential sweep. Keep the brooms in the closet for now, though, singing.
Well, they say the hardest game to win is the final one, and we can see why, Boo. The desperate team tends to come out swinging, and that's what we've seen today.
Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and lipped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Willie Mays digging in now. 3 for 6 in the series so far. A little bit high, maybe. And that is ball 1. Ortiz gets his lead at first with nobody out. And a swing and a miss.
That's ball 2.
That one
Ball, that's
outside.
outside.
Ball 3. Swinging a foul straight back. Payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The kick, the 3-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Wade Boggs now. 2 for 7 in the series so far. That one catches the corner for a strike. Boggs wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. So the call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. First and second, no outs. Here at the top of the second. Ball. Here's a 1-1. Got him to chase one above the zone there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out. So stepping in for Boston, Rick Farrell. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Runners at first and second with one gone. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Slams off the bottom of the wall. And the tying run puts on the brakes at third base.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
All loaded up. Dustin Pedroia up next for the Red Sox. Golden opportunity right here. Bases loaded, top of the second. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
So he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In the air, left field, Justice settles underneath it. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Runner from third in to score. It's 1-1.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Smith in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 aboard, 2 outs. In the air, left field, and that's a base hit. Mays flying around third. He will score, and they take the lead. It's 2-1.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit.
Now, Hank Aaron. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Farrell, the lead runner at second. Smith at first, 2 out of the inning. Comes up empty.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Swing and a miss. Him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 2 runs form and a jump ahead. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Braves 1. It's the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Welcome back to the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. Right. Matched a homer in his last game. That one fouled off. Young, more than 300 wins in his career, and they traded for him earlier this year. Here's 0-1. And a swing and a miss. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first two pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Here's the catcher, Joe Torre.
Ball. Ball, that's low.
Here's a 2-0. And that one fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Ramirez settles under this one, and there's 2 down.
Batting 7th, first baseman, Matt.
Matt Olson up to the plate.
Aye!
Just missed with
That's
a good
inside.
breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 2. Goes down looking. Down in order go the Braves. And our score remains 2-1. Back here in Atlanta. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Ted Williams.
You know, these Red Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Here's a 1-1. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. That one gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Now at the plate, Manny Ramirez.
0-1.
Williams aboard here at first with nobody out. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes.
That's ball 3.
That one missed. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
That swing is all about confidence. Sitting pretty with a 3-0 count and using it to your advantage instead of wasting what turned out to be a good opportunity. A great job of hitting, and the result is a single. Good stuff.
So stepping in for Boston, David Ortiz. First pitch just misses. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Tough to take a two-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
First and second, no outs. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swung on and fouled off. And he'll need a new bat.
Ball 2.
Comes a 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. 2 aboard with 1 out. Willie Mays up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
We'll lay off that pitch down. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Two on, 1 out. And that one fouled off. The 1-1. Hit on the ground might be 2. The turn by Chipper at second. On to Olsen. That's 2.
Well, second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And the strike is overturned after review. Still 2 challenges left for them. Misses inside. Ball 2.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Fly ball down the line, and that will drop foul. On the ground, right side, and that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning. for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. The 1-0.
Ball, that's inside.
And that comes in for a strike. Gets him to chase after that one.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Oh, great stop. The feed for 1 and 2. What a play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. David Justice next up for the Braves. To third, and that chance handled. Play made, that ends the inning. And the Braves go down quietly, and they trail it here 2-1. Back in the ballpark, and in this series it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Outside low, ball 1. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
Nope, that's inside.
Pitch is in the dirt, and the count is 3-1.
Right through there for a strike. And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
That one misses.
That's ball 4.
So
Take your bait.
leadoff walk.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Rick Farrell.
And next for the Red Sox, Rick Farrell. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Foul ball there. Now the 0-1. This to third, Matthews. There's one. A sensational double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Dustin Pedroia, the next to hit. Right through there for a strike. Two down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. Harris under it. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Braves 1. This is the Sunday night showcase on MLB The Show. Back here for the Sunday night showcase. Now in for the Braves, Eddie Matthews. That's in there.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Nope, that's down. Nope.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches.
This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. A solo shot. And they tie it up. It's 2-2. That one just sounded different.
Man, it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that smoke from the booth. Pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Acuna now.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one hammered center field. Carrying well. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow. What a play.
Well, he just took one away from one of the best in the league. It's not going to happen very often, but when you get the opportunity, you better make the play, and he did right there.
Here's some real power at the plate. Chipper Jones. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Now.
Ball 1.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. On the ground to third. Boggs fires over to first. 2 gone now.
Up next for the Braves.
Here's Austin Riley.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Hey.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Mays on his way over, stretches out and hauls it in. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. 2-2 game. You're watching the Sunday night showcase on MLB The Show. Thanks for tuning in. Sweet morning, Zingy. Sweet morning.
Not so fast, though. Seeing quite the battle so far. It's always toughest to close out a series because pride kicks in on the other side.
Smith leading things off and takes a strike. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Hank Aaron up next for the Red Sox. He's a guy who does it all. That one's in there, 0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. He's one of the best players in baseball when it comes to scoring runs, Singy. His numbers are good enough to put him in the top 10. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And he dodges that fastball. The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th. There goes Ozzie. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him swinging for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there.
Runner on the go. Hey. Strike in there. And safe. It's a stolen base. That finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
2 down. And stepping in for Boston, Manny Ramirez. 1 for 2.
That's the ball.
2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position.
Two count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He can make you pay.
That one found hard the other way. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
In the dirt. And the runner holds. Man at second. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
You know, these Braves just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success. But at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Here's the 0-2. Right through there, got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Olsen, the next to hit, takes ball 1. All tied up, last half of inning number 5. This one ripped, but foul to the right. And a 1-1. That one fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Bobby Doerr next up for the Braves. Single to right in his first trip.
Hey!
And that's a base hit, and that extends the inning.
Up next for the Braves.
Next to hit, Michael Harris II. 0 for 1 so far. Ground, and that one handled. They take the force out. That's out number 3 through 5, all even at 2-2. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Joey Wicks, on for his 20th appearance of the year. Here's a big power. David Ortiz.
Ball! That pitch is out.
That misses the zone, and the count now 2-0. Knee high, that's in for a strike. That one fouled off, 2-2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder Willie
And
Mays.
next for the Red Sox, Willie Mays. First offering way inside, almost got him.
That's ball 2.
The Bo Sox with the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul. Line drive. And this one could be extra bases. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Wade Boggs will hit next. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Bases loaded, nobody out. Rick Farrell up next for the Red Sox. With just one more homer to reach the 200 career mark. And he'll walk. That's upstairs, ball 1.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. One run's in. The throw home. Now the second run is in. It's a 2-run single, and they lead by 2.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Joey Wentz departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Tyler Kinley will take over here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
First and second, no outs. Dustin Pedroia getting ready to hit. That's inside. Ball 1.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
The 1-0. That one in there across the letters.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2-1 now, 2 aboard. Fouled off. He was late. And it remains 2-2. Boggs at second. Barrett at first with no outs. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Nice, doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone, so as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Ozzie Smith digs in now. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Two on, 1 out.
Ball.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. 1 out. Runners at first and second. And the tying run is on base.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
So stepping in for Boston, Hank Aaron. 0 for 3 in this one. Ball 1, no strikes. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that. In situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Next offering is down low. Bases loaded. 1 away. That is in there. We'll count now. And a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Tyler Kinley out of the game, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him. So they turn things over to the righty, Ronaldo Lopez.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Now here's the Red Sox DH, Ted Williams.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Base hit, 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. It's a 2-run single, and the lead is up to 5.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. First and second, one out. Manny Ramirez. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Fouled off down the right side. In for a strike. 0-2 now. Still only one out here in the inning. In the dirt, squirts away from Torrey. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
0-1 down. To the right side. Base hit. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, headed for the plate. He's safe, and they clear the bases. And it's now 10-2.
How about that? Clears the bases. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Man at second with 1 away. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Willie Mays. Handled down the right side, but foul. And it's second.
Whoa, that's down.
In the dirt. Down to second, but he dances back in safely. Already 8 runs across this inning. All Red Sox in this one. And it's fouled away. A little bit more. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count.
That's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. Still 1 challenge left for them. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. fastball is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
That ball got him.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman.
So 1 out with 2 of. So stepping in for Boston, Wade Boggs. A couple of walks and a strikeout.
Ball in. Ball.
Ortiz on second. Duran over at first with 1 away. This
That's
is
ball
again
3.
5 in a row. That clips the zone. They're now 3 in a row. In there, the knees for a strike. Loaded up.
Take the base.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Jason Varitek.
Jason Varitek now at the plate.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
Late on that fastball. That one ripped but foul. 1 out, bases full. Foul off the plate, they'll do it again.
Ball that's outside.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
Pedroia in the box here lets that one go for a ball. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Far off foul. The 2-1. Out towards left center. Base hit, 1 run in already. A second scores as well, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin.
New pitcher on now, Garrett Whitlock. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. Substitution being made at first. Pitch running for Boston, Sean Biggins. This with a changeup, and it's 2-0. 2 on, 2 outs. Next pitch is inside, and now 3-0. Right through there for a strike. Slider takes the zone. load the bases.
Take your base.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Now the number 2 hitter, Hank Aaron. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Raisel Iglesias, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Foul ball. Ball to strike.
Ball.
2 outs. Bases are full. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Inside. Full count now. Fights it off. We'll see another. Payoff pitch. Chopper right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. This game's a bit of a blowout, Siggy. Let's talk about something random. Let's do it. All right, Siggy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Ripped to first, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Matthews
That's outside.
in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
Outside, that's
as
a
far
ball.
as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk
Oh,
all the way out
that's
there.
inside.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
It's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
Nope,
That's right.
That's ball 4.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right.
Right fielder, Ronald Acuna.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. The outfield playing into pull with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap.
Yeah!
Man at first, 1 away. This one popped up, middle of the infield. And there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Chipper Jones next up for the Braves.
Well, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
The 0-1. And he can't come up with it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. Here now the Red Sox DH, Ted Williams. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything.
That one at the knees for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Almost got him.
That's ball 2. Ball.
Payoff pitch to the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
At the plate, Manny Ramirez.
Ball 1.
Just
Ball,
missed.
that's out.
The Red Sox up big in this one. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That's down
ball
and
3.
in. A slider missed. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. What a stop to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Raisel Iglesias.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard. So far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
Ortiz stands in now and watches strike 1. That one drilled left field. Way back there. Going, gone. His 14th of the year. And they add a run. It's 13-2.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Now batting Jarren Duran. Popped up. Matthews. And that's the 3rd out. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. This one in the air, center field. Duran drifts towards it, and there's one down. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Joe Torre.
Catcher, Joe Torre.
In the air, right field. Hank under it. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Here's Matt Olson, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one.
That's
over
a ball.
70% first pitch strikes.
2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him. Third out. The both sides. We're at the top of the 8th. Still stepping in for Boston. Wade Boggs.
Ball.
Here's a 1-1. And he posted a strike. Stays alive. The 1-2. Lifted in the air down the left side. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. In the dirt. Great pick. Got him. What a play.
Great job from the first baseman to get a little dirty on the play for the catch. Just because it looked easy, that doesn't mean it was.
The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Jason Varitek. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. That
Off the
one
plate, ball
outside,
1.
and it's 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. Iglesias, in his 12th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a sinker, and he works in a slider. On the ground right side, tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Red Sox, second baseman Sean Figgins.
2 outs, base is empty. Sean Figgins up next for the Red Sox. Came into the game as a pinch runner. This is his first trip to the plate in this one. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. Looked like a strike to me. And here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Two down, nobody on. This one smoked, could be trouble. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ozzie Smith. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down, and we're in the top of the 8th. Jones throws to first in time, and that's the 3rd out. On to the bottom of the 8th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Bobby Orr. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Young still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point he wants to finish what he started.
There you go.
Dorr started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Nope, he held back. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of the hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
And he takes a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a payoff pitch. Struck him out swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. New pitcher for the Red Sox, Ranger Suarez. He last pitched 2 days ago. And the lefty with the 0-1. Ground ball right side. Figgins. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Braves.
Here's the left fielder, David Justice. 1 for 3.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
That's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Matthews in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. That one in the dirt and gets away. No advance though. That one misses, and it's 3-0. Ronald Acuna Jr. next to bat for the Braves. That's a strike. 3-1. So a walk puts runners at first and second. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
The 0-1.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. We go to the 9th. So stepping in for Boston, Hank Aaron. That one found hard the other way.
A little tardy on that fastball. He's going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
He swings and fouls one off.
O2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That one way inside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Ripped towards third. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base. And next for the Red Sox, Ted Williams.
Ball. That's in. Ball 2.
The Bo Sox up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. And that one hammered. And that one is off the wall. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down. It's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Stepping in, Manny Ramirez.
Nope, that's a ball.
On a line, base hit. Rollins around third. Relay throw home.
On the tag, he's out.
Well, thoroughly being aggressive on the bases right there, trying to add on to that big lead. Credit to the defense, though. Nice execution to cut him down at the plate. Man, it's good to see they're still out there trying to make plays for their pitcher.
So, man aboard. And now it's going to be David Ortiz. High fly ball, right field. And makes the grab. And that is that. All set for the bottom. The 9th, Chipper Jones. Up now, he's among the league leaders in homers, and each one feels like it's launched into orbit.
Pitchers try to avoid him, but when they don't, boom. His impact shows up as consistently as anyone in the league.
Here is Austin Riley. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Fastball for a strike. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Throw on to Boggs. Braves down to their final out. 2 down, base is empty. Joe Torre next up for the Braves.
0-1.
On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Red Sox come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep.
Key to this game was that huge 6th inning. They jumped all over the opposing pitching, and it was like they knew what was coming. And that kind of confidence just takes a team to the finish line, and that's what they did. They got the win in this game.
And the final 13 13-2. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us for the Game of the Week.